Hi everyone, welcome back to Colleen's Cozy Corner, where I'm starting another new project today. So I'm going to be starting this poncho. I am pretty much following this tutorial that I found on TikTok, so I will be tagging that down below in case anyone else wants to follow it. With summer coming up, I want to just make some really cute wearables, like little cardigans, kind of like my little half sweater that I already made. I just want to make more of those because I love them. I think they're super cute. And they're things that I would want to buy, but if I could make them, I feel like that's just a little bit more special. So I'm going to start on this poncho. I have this really pretty yarn. My mom kind of gave me some, not scrap yarn, but she found yarn at her house that she's not going to use, so she gave it to me. So when I saw this, I was like, this would be a perfect wearable. It's just really cute colors. It's like purple and blue. It kind of reminds me of, if anyone knows, Bibble from the the Barbie Fairytopia, I think it's called. But yeah, that's what this reminds me of. But really pretty. So I'm gonna get started. So it's a really simple pattern. It looks complicated, but it's only single crochets and chains. So to start, you chain 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so with our chain 10, you're gonna put a single crochet. So technically it's the 8th chain away from the hook, but you could just kind of count where there's 2 stitches and then put it in the 3rd stitch from the wrong side. This yarn, I will say, it is a little bit difficult to see like where the chains are just because of how bulky it is. So I'm just kind of like feeling where the hole is. So I'm going to go in, do a single crochet, and now I'm going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to put another single crochet in that last chain of the first row. I will say this yarn is a little bit hard to go into, so this is actually really perfect for this project, and you'll see why in a second. Okay, so I have my first row done. It is just 2 little circles, and this is my first row. So at the end of each row, you're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then when you have your chain 7, you'll turn your work, and then you'll do 1 single crochet in the hole. So that's why this is perfect for this kind of chunky yarn, because you don't have to be going into stitches. If I was doing this as some kind of blanket or something, I'd have to do it as some kind of open stitch like this, because it would be really difficult to find where to go in. So I'm just going to go into this, do a single crochet. And then in each row, you're going to do chain 5s in between each hole. So I'm going to do a chain 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm going to go into this second hole for my first row. Again, just a single crochet. And since that we want this to be a poncho where it's broader at the top and more narrow down here, we do have to increase. So in order to increase, when you have your 2 holes, or not just your 2 holes, but when you put a stitch into each one of the holes from the previous row, in the last hole, you're gonna go into it twice, basically. So I have my 2 that went into the first row, and now I'm gonna chain another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now I'm gonna go back into that last hole of the row. So now you can see that I have 3 holes for my second row and 2 holes for my first row. And you just repeat that all the way up, really simple. So again, I'm going to chain 7 because I'm turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I'm going to put 1 single crochet into this first hole. chain 5 in between each one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet in my next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Single crochet, and I'm at the end of the row, so I need to do an increase. So another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a single crochet into this same hole. So as you'll see, now for the most recent row, I have 4 holes, the one before it 3, and the first one 2. So that's pretty much it for this pattern. Again, there's this tutorial, this TikTok that I'm following. She does show like a top-down angle, so if that's a little bit easier for you to follow, you can definitely check that out. But I'll come back once I finish my first panel for the poncho. Okay, so I have my 2 panels for this poncho. I was playing yarn chicken. This is all I have left of the one skein. So the yarn that I used, since it was just kind of like yarn my mom had at the house, this is actually a discontinued yarn, so I couldn't get the exact yarn. So I didn't get to make the panels as long as I wanted, but I think it'll still be like a cute little like crop poncho. We'll see once I put it together, which is what we're gonna do now. So I was able to find from the same company, the same color yarn. So this is Waterfall. So I'm gonna use that to stitch it together. I don't think I want to use it to build up because I don't think it's as thick as this. So I think it'll look like weird that the top part is like thinner than the rest. So let's get that open. So this is the brand, it's Lion brand yarn, and this one is homespun. This one was, I don't remember the exact name of it. If I remember it, I'll put it up here. But you could definitely tell, like, this yarn that I used is way thicker than the new yarn. So there's no way I could use this to, like, make more of the sweater. But it'll definitely be perfect to sew the pieces together. I also think I'm going to make myself a little handkerchief, which I think this being thinner will be perfect for a handkerchief because I feel like this would have been a little bit too thick to, like, make a nice looking one. So this will be perfect for that. And I mean, the color is the same. It's the same brand, it's the same color name. I mean, maybe it's a little like more vibrant in the new one, but it's a pretty close color match, so it's really difficult to tell. So I'm gonna grab my 2 pieces and line them up. So I have them lined up. I don't think I'm gonna like pin them together or anything. It's pretty chunky, it's easy to kind of like keep together. And I think I'm gonna do 7 holes on each side, so I have 20 total across. So I think that should be enough. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I'm gonna do 6 on one. It's like that would be the neck hole. I think that's enough. Or should I do? I think I'm gonna do 6 and 6 because I want it to be a little more slouchy. Like, so I think I'm gonna do 6 and 6. And then if I want to do another one, I could always do that. So we'll do 6 on each side. So what I'm gonna do for this, I'm just gonna start with a slip knot on my new yarn. I'm gonna still use the same gauge, I think, because I technically went, I'm pretty sure I technically went down. Oh, this still recommends a 6. It's fine. This is just to stitch it together, so it doesn't have to look perfect. Now I'm just gonna go into both. So I'm gonna go into both. I have my yarn on top. I'm just gonna yarn over and pull. Wait, hold on. I'm holding it in the wrong direction. That's probably why, because I want to go this way. Same thing. I have my yarn on the hook. I'm gonna put it over, and I'm pretty much just gonna do a slip knot. I'm gonna do 3 into each hole, just to like keep it secure together. I think I'm being silly because the yarn's just pulling through and not actually going over. I have to do a single crochet. See, this is why I'm still learning. Okay, we're starting over. I have my slip stitch. I have my 2 corners. Oh no, why does this look like it's coming apart? One moment. Okay, we're good. Back to my slip stitch. Okay, let's get corner 1, corner 2. We have our 2 corners. Gonna put this right through our corners, crochet over, and then pull through both. That's gonna be way better. And like I said, I'm gonna do 3 in each hole. I'll do 3 single crochets in each hole. I realized I never tied my work off. Let me do that quick. Okay, there we go. I never tied off originally because I was hoping to have more yarn than I thought. And I was going to go back and add more rows. So I just wanted to make it like easier for myself. But obviously we did not end up having enough. Okay, so we did our first hole. Now we're going to the second. I think I need more than just 3 because I feel like so far. So I'm going to do 5, I think. I think just because this yarn is thinner, it's like a lot farther away. Okay, I think it's working out. I don't think it looks too different. Perfect. Okay, so I'm down to the last one for this side. All right. So I got 6 on this side. And you really can't tell. I'd say in person, the new yarn is maybe slightly lighter, but I also think on this side, there's a little more purple, so it's a little more noticeable, where like towards the middle, where it's the blue, you really can't tell at all. So that's perfect. I'm not going to tie off just yet, just in case I want to do one more. So I'm just gonna put a little marker. I'm gonna leave a pretty lengthy tail. Where even did it go? Pretty long tail, just in case I want to do one more, and then also just for extra security when tying off. So now I'm gonna flip and go to the other side. Oh no, the yarn attacker is here. Yes, hi Travis. You can't see him, but Travis is attacking my yarn down here. Oh no, oh no, okay, I'm good. Oh no. I did it upside down. How did I freaking do that? Did I do it upside down? I feel like I'm getting so twisted in this. Okay, hold on. Dang it. I did it upside down. I have to undo all this. Luckily it didn't take that long, but dang it. Okay, now let's make sure the correct panels are lined up correctly. This way and this way. Maybe I should have pinned it down. Okay, there we go. We're good now. So, we're going in our hole. Going single stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did it correctly this time in the right pieces, so I'm gonna mark it just in case I want to come back and flip to the other side now. All right, perfect. So I got my 6 and 6 on each side. I have this pretty big hole here in the middle, so I feel like I'm gonna end up doing one more, but I'll see you in a second where I'm gonna try this on. Okay, here's the poncho on with the 6. I think because this is a shorter poncho, I think it being tighter on my arm makes more sense. So I'm going to go ahead and do a 7th and honestly maybe even an 8th on both sides. But I'm going to do a 7th for now. Okay, here it is now with that 7th stitch. I think I'm going to leave it like this. I think this is perfect head hole width. Still enough to give it like a little slouchiness. But yeah, I think this is the finished product for the most part. I'm going to go weave in all my ends and everything and check back once it's all ends weaved in, everything's all done. All right, and this is the final product. Just a cute little poncho. I definitely would have loved for this to be a little bit longer, especially on the arms, but I only had the one skein to work with. I'm happy I was actually able to make a poncho, make something out of that one skein, and I really like the colors. So next time I make a poncho, I'm definitely going to make sure I have enough yarn to make it longer, but you'll definitely be seeing more ponchos from me. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time.